welcome back to my channel. So, I just want to start off this video by saying happy birthday to me. It is my birthday. If you are watching this the day that it comes out, because I'm filming this one day early, but you know, you get the gist. It is April 8th at 9:30 at night, so it's almost my birthday, because my birthday is obviously April 9th. So I've been seeing this video going around BookTube called "These Books Will Self-Destruct in 12 Months." And basically, it's where you pick out these books that you are no longer wanting to read or not sure if you're gonna like them as much as you once thought you would. So you pick however many books you want. I picked 12 because it made sense to me. I think when Becca at Becca in the Books does it, she only picks 10. But I'm gonna link her video down below in the description box because I'm pretty sure she's the one who started it. But most of these books I don't know very much about, and that's why they will self-destruct. Some of them I've just had for a really long time and I haven't read it yet, so it makes me feel like maybe I'll never read it. So this kind of forces my hand. If I don't read them, I'm unhauling them. So yeah, let's just get into this. The first one, Close to Home by Lisa Jackson. I don't know a whole lot about it. I just know that it takes place in Washington, which is where I'm from, Washington State. I'm a liar. Okay, Oregon's Wild Columbia River. So it takes place in Oregon, which it was like, I grew up there too. I was like right on the border of Oregon and Washington, so I count Oregon too. But should we see what these are about? Or should we just leave it at that? You know what, let's see. Along the shore of Oregon's Wild Columbia River, the Victorian mansion where Sarah McAdams grew up is as foreboding as she remembers. The moment she and her two daughters, Jade and Gracie, pull up the isolated drive, Sarah is beset by uneasy memories of her cold, distant mother. I don't know. Okay. Then this one, I know if Amanda and Michael are watching, I'm gonna get so much backlash from them. And I love you guys, okay? But, okay, I haven't been collecting books very long, only a couple of years, and I got this on one of my first outings with Michael and Amanda, and I said, oh, I love that movie, I need that book, I need it, because I'm going to read it right away, and I need it, and 2 to 3 years later, I still haven't read it. So, World War Z by Max Brooks. And I think that I'm kind of on the fence about it because I'm very particular about my zombies. Like, I don't like a lot of zombie stuff. But I did really love this movie. But it's just, I'm not sure I'm gonna love this book. I really want to, but I don't think I've ever read a zombie book. I know that I like zombie TV shows and movies, so it would make sense that I would like zombie books, but I just don't know anymore, okay? Oh man, so much shame on that one. This one is another one that I've had for a long time. It is The Kite Runner by Khalid Hoisin. I'm very sorry if I mispronounced that. I'm sure I did. It's a memoir or a biography about him. And, you know, it's cool because it takes place in Afghanistan, but other than that, I don't know anything about it. And I'm just over it. Okay, this one I'm gonna get a lot of backlash from a lot of people, so I do apologize. It's not like I'm picking these books because, I mean, I just don't know if maybe I'm over them or I just never was interested in the first place, but, you know, I just bought them just to collect them so that they can collect dust. But I'm getting to the point where if I don't read my books, they're going, okay? If I'm not interested, they're out of my life. And these are the ones that I'm just not 100% sure. I'm not, like, sold that they need to leave, but I'm not really sold that I'm going to read them either. So the goal of this is to hopefully finally read the books. And okay, so I absolutely love John Green's The Fault in Our Stars, but everything else I've read of his I have not liked. And I have not read Will Grayson by John Green and David Levithan. So it's an LGBTQ love story about these two boys who have the same name, and that's all that I know. I have tried to read it a few times. I think, let's see, I really didn't get very far. I think I got a little bit, I got less than 50 pages in, like, all 3 times that I've tried to read it. And for some reason, it just wasn't resonating with me. I honestly just did not care. So, yeah, that's on my destruction list in a year. And then this one is The Fatal Gift of Beauty by Nina Berlag, The Trials of Amanda Knox. So, I followed this case when it first happened years ago. And it was basically about Amanda Knox and her best friend / roommate went to spend a semester abroad in Italy, and her roommate ends up dead, and she ends up being prosecuted for it. I don't think she did it, though, but I remember following the case very, like, I was glued to the courtroom and to the news about it, and I did really like keeping up with it, but it's just been so long. And you know, I saw the Lifetime movie, I kept up with it when it was a fresh thing that happened, fresh, you know, so I just don't know if I'm interested anymore. That's all. Okay, and then this is another one that's been on my physical TBR for a long time. It's Running with Scissors by Augustin Burroughs. I'm very sorry if I mispronounced that as well. But I think it's another memoir biography about this author. And I don't know anything else. And yeah. Okay. Now, these are, since I've started BookTube, I've kind of learned more about my reading and what types of things I like and what types of things I don't like. I'm not a huge romance reader. I don't love romance. And I'm very particular about my YA, because all YA kind of seems the same. I don't know. I do like a lot of YA, though. But I don't know. I'm just learning what kind of stuff I like, and this is the pile that I'm not 100% sure on anymore. So, From a Distant Star by Karen McQuestion. This is about Emma and Lucas. And Lucas is like really sick. He's on his deathbed, and miraculously he survives. And Emma notices that he's different. And no one else seems to notice how different he really is. Somehow she uncovers like a UFO or something, and she thinks that he was abducted by aliens, or that he was like traded for an alien or something. I don't know. It has something to do with aliens, and I don't know about it. It might be a really good book. I'm just on the fence. So if there are any books on my 12 books that will self-destruct in 12 months list that you think I would love, or that you really loved, leave it in the comments below, and I will put them on my reading list first. It will be the first ones that I read, so that I don't have to unhaul them. Because if it's a really good book, I don't want to unhaul it. Okay, so the next book is This Gorgeous Game by Donna Frittis. So this cover looks amazing, and I'm pretty sure that's why I bought it. But the thing is, I read this synopsis, and this girl is a writer in high school, and she wins an internship with like her idol, who is also an author, and she ends up going to spend the summer at the university being an intern for him, and then I'm pretty sure he like drugs her, and it's supposed to be kind of like scary and messed up, and I don't even know for sure if that's what it's about. It's kind of what I've gathered, but not really interested in it. Okay, and then this one is a shame that it's on here, but Lying Out Loud is by Cody Keplinger. It's the companion novel to The Duff, and The Duff is one of my absolute favorite books. It's probably one of my favorite YA books for sure, but it's definitely one of my favorites. So I thought this would be really good. But I've tried to read it a few times, and I don't know if maybe it's Cody Keplinger's writing style, but that wouldn't make sense, because then I wouldn't like The Duff either. I just don't know. There's just something about this book that just doesn't go well with me. So the timer for these books has almost started. Okay. So then there's Rules We're Meant to Break by Natalie Williamson. And this is about this girl who has rules about her mom's dating life. Number one being, don't get attached to the boyfriend, or if they have kids, or the life that they have, because it's just temporary. But then when her mom meets her soulmate, and his daughter and her start getting along and becoming like kind of close friends, she's still trying to live by her rules of not getting attached to anyone or anything, and it kind of goes out the window in this book. And yeah, that's all that I know. Then this one I literally know nothing about, but it's See All the Stars by Kit Frick. And again, I think I bought it for the blurb at the bottom that says, it's hard to find the truth beneath the lies you tell yourself. and because of that freaking beautiful cover. But I literally know nothing. So if you know something I don't know about this book, leave it in the comments below. Maybe it'll make me change my mind and want to read it ASAP so I don't have to unhaul it in a year. And the last one, I actually used this one for the Try a Chapter tag a couple months ago. It's called Shadow State by Elsie Braden. And it sounded really good. It's like described as a thriller, a mystery, where Bryn, I think her name is Bryn, she comes to the conclusion, I don't know how, that she was kidnapped when she was a baby, and that the life she has is not really her life. Not sure how she comes to that conclusion. The first chapter was very mysterious, and it was not bad, but the writing, there was something about the writing style that just did not sit well with me, and maybe I didn't give it enough time because the first chapter really was very short, but it's okay. So those are the books that will self-destruct in 12 months if I don't read them. So, like I said, leave in the comments down below which ones I should prioritize and which other ones are okay if they self-destruct. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys!